So I have something to say. It's been on my mind lately. In elementary school, 5th grade, I was brought into a classroom full of girls and we talked about sex. It was the sex ed part of 5th grade because we were all going to middle school, so we had to know what was up with going on in our bodies. Because who really wants to go into middle school and not really know what's going on with their body? It's freaking scary. But the thing is that some people in elementary school already know they're gay, and they have no idea what sex is, and all they do is teach about straight sex. They don't talk about sex between a man and a man and a woman and a woman. So what are we getting from that? Maybe some of us won't get it, some of us aren't going to get anything from it, but some of us don't get anything from talking about straight sex. I don't know, what am I supposed to get from that? I don't know. Nothing almost, except, I know to use protection, but what kinds of protection? I don't know. They don't tell us that. I don't know, why is it such a taboo subject to talk about sexuality in school? Because it shouldn't. I mean, if you can talk about sex between a man and a woman and be okay with it and not be awkward about it when you're talking about it, and you can do the same thing with homosexual sex. It's not that hard. It shouldn't be a taboo subject. I mean, if you can talk about the theory of evolution and take crap from parents that say my religion does not conform with the theory of evolution, we don't believe in the theory of evolution, the schools are still going to teach kids about the theory of evolution because it's science. It's part of science. We have to know it. We have to know how we came about. It's up to you if you want to believe that or not, but it's just part of the Common Core. Sex ed is part of the Common Core. You gotta teach people, you have to teach kids how to be safe and what's going on with their bodies. Yeah, of course, I agree with that. But you need to be well-rounded. You just can't be narrow-minded. You gotta be well-rounded about these things. We need to start talking about these things in school and stop being so narrow-minded about it. I just think they should have a full, well-rounded sex education class for students. It just seems reasonable because not all of us are the same. Not all of us are going to have sex with one man and a woman. Some of us are going to have sex with another woman with the same sex. You can't stop it. We need to educate people on safe sex all around, not just straight sex. Of course, straight sex is very important, and people can get pregnant and get STDs. But even though gay and lesbian people can't get pregnant, they can get STDs. So we need to be teaching people how to protect themselves and ways to do that. Schools just shouldn't be so narrow-minded about it. And some schools will be like, well, it's going to go against the parents' beliefs. So does the theory of evolution, but you still teach it. There should be a problem. It just needs to be a thing. It needs to be a thing, people. Honestly, sex, it's only religious if you apply religion to it. But if you're just trying to protect your students, then that's all that matters. If the parents really loved their kids, they would let them have a well-rounded education about sex because they would want to protect their children. I would want to protect my child. You never know if your child could turn out gay, but they haven't just come out of the closet yet. You never know. So it's just good to just have them have a good education about that. I mean, they're not going to go and ask you. They're not going to go and ask their parents how they're going to have sex with their partner. It's awkward. They're not going to do it, most likely. And next thing you know, your child's going to have an STD, and then what are you going to do? It's better safe than sorry. That's all I gotta say about this. So hopefully in the future, maybe people will become smart and actually talk about this. And I hope that I'm not the only one that feels this way. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one that feels this way. Yeah, that's all I gotta say today. Happy Monday, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. All my links are down below. Subscribe, like my video, and I'll see you guys next Monday.